welcome to our main event of the evening. You've seen Mega Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. You've seen Mega Heracross and even the elusive Mega Gengar. But now the last, but definitely not the least of our standard format legal Mega Evolutions, Mega Lucario. Alright, so we're going to be doing Lucario Garbodor deck, and Garbodor is basically in here to stop things like Pyroar, our Safeguard, and anything like that, and also just to shut down abilities and give us a little bit more of a better matchup. We're running Baby Landorus for a little bit of energy acceleration, although we do only run 4 fighting energy, so it's more of just for a basic attacker. Skylar, it's still a pretty solid attack, even if it's for 3 energy. It kind of gets us out of places in a pinch. Speaking of getting us out of places in a pinch, we also have Hawlucha in here, our little fighting masked luchadori there with our flying press attack that only hits EXs, but especially if we're fighting against Darkrai or Malamar, anything that has a fighting weakness that's on an EX, or even, of course, our, Manectric, of course, that's what I was trying to say, the more very popular fighting type weakness. And we haven't seen many fighting type decks around recently, so I think this might be a little bit more of a surprise call. We're also going to be running Enhanced Hammer just to get rid of special cards. Coriana, of course, we're going to be running 4 of to be searching out our fighting Pokemon as well as item cards. And now paired with the brand new VS Seeker, she's now pretty much fills every role in Skyla because she can search for everything except for stadium cards. And the other thing we also run Coriana with to make her a little bit more aggressive is Red Card, just to drop our opponent down to a small hand size, kind of mess things up without having to mess up our own hand size, and also be able to get us to do other things. We don't necessarily have to end them to wreck their hand. And yeah, I just find that makes her just a lot more aggressive, and it's actually pretty surprising the way that turns around some games. Anyway, guys, if you want to see this complete deck list and a little bit of a write-up, obviously check out my website. Otherwise, on to the main event! Alright, so the thing we're probably most scared of with this deck right now is Mew EX attacking for Night March deck. That is absolutely terrifying for us, because they get set up very, very quickly, and Mew EX is a Psychic type, hitting us for our weakness. Ooh, Flame deck with Pyroar. Okay, so it might be Charizard as well. Oh, we only got one mulligan there. Not a huge glimpse into what's coming up next, but we do have both our Trubbish and our Garbodor in hand. We can Coriana for a Float Stone, so that should not be much of a problem. We're going to start with Lucario EX because we do attack first. I don't see us discarding an energy, so I don't think our Shout of Power is going to be as useful. Yes, I'd like to draw a card. Let's hope he doesn't end us on the first turn, because it would have been nice to bench that Trubbish too as well, but I figured it might be better not to reveal that immediately. We do also start with a red card in hand, so if he does have Juniper or something and sticks with a bunch more cards in hand, we can definitely use that. He just colors himself down to 1. Okay, so we're not going to be using red card, that's for sure. And hopefully our opponent's in a little bit of a pickle now. I'm not sure if that was a misclick or what, but yeah, very unfortunate for him. Okay, so we're going to go for... yeah, let's get another Lucario, and then we'll just get ourselves a Float Stone, I think, to shut off that Pyroar in case he does get something going. Might be better to actually get an energy and actually start attacking this turn. Because I don't... no, we better get a Float Stone. We only run 2 of those. We run a buttload of energy. I think it'll be much more likely that we'll draw one of those. And we also have a VS Seeker for another Coriana next turn if all is necessary. Do we want to attach this turn? Not really. We'll just threaten them and let me know we have it. VS Seeker, I don't think we need to play anything else. In case that's another Colress, I don't think we want to bench any more Pokemon, so I think we're just going to end our turn from now. Would have been nice to attack there. Probably would have been the smart thing to get. Yeah, because as I said, we do have a VS Seeker. Probably would have been good to get an energy this turn, attack, and then next turn Coriana for the Float Stone to turn off abilities if he does get a Pyro into play. I think that was probably a mistake, but I guess I just decided to play it safe like a moron. Okay, still no Pyroar, so I think we're just going to VS Seeker for Coriana for energy and this Mega Evolve. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get our Mega Lucario into play. Yeah, alright. Coriana... what else do we want to get here? I might as well get another Lucario, I guess. There's nothing else. There's no real moving parts. You don't need to get him a Champ and a rare candy or anything like that, which is the major benefit of Coriana. Let's go... Yeah, Professor's Letter, if I have one even. I didn't even see that last time. Probably would have been something... Yeah, okay. Couldn't have got that anyway, so no energy in play anyway. Let's get a Muscle Band then. And yeah, I think we're just going to go Muscle Band and Mega Evolve, I think is what the plan's going to be here. Yeah, awesome. How much of a trade cost this guy have? 2, okay. And no Psychic Pokemon, just a DC from our opponents, so we can retreat next turn if he needs to. Otherwise, if we don't see a Pyroar, there's no need to do a Float Stone, bench this, and then probably just Juniper our hand down, depending on what he has to play left, because this is a pretty poor start from... Oh, there we go. Awesome. So we have a chance to red card him now, but I'm glad he actually has something to play, because that was quite an unfortunate start for our opponent there, but... the Float Stone is actually not going to be as necessary because Mega Lucario is not a basic Pokemon. He's technically an evolution, and therefore Rising Fist can hit our Pyroar still. Is he going to discard those? And then maybe Blacksmith him on another turn. We'll see if he attaches 1. He actually needs to attach both to even hit us with combustion, which actually hits for 80 on a little basic Litleo. That's pretty awesome. Little tough little guy. Yeah, discards him with computer search. That's a good call. Probably blacksmith for next turn, maybe. Maybe gets himself some more draw power, but whatever he gets, if he doesn't bench it, oh, he does. There you go. There's the power. But we can still attack that anyway. And unless he has another energy in hand, he can't attack us. Yep, okay, there's the energy. Awesome. So he's going to be hitting us for between 110 and 80. So we'll see what his call is there. I'm not sure if we... Depending on what's in his hand, I'm not sure if we should red card him or not. Okay, he did discard the energy. I think we're going to red card him just because he does. Because he did discard the energy, that makes me think that he has a blacksmith and he's confident he can get another energy next turn. So we're going to red card him. Do we need to Ultra Ball for anything? Not really. I think we're just going to attach that. And Juniper for a brand new big hand. Get rid of that DC. Sounds great to me. And do we want to start? Yeah, let's power up to attack with Rising Fist. I think is what we're going to have to do here. Probably be almost smarter just to get a switch next turn and start attacking with Lucario, actually. Because this thing's already wounded. This thing's already at half health. And if he has a blacksmith and an energy attachment, this thing's going to die. So I think we're actually going to put it on you instead. Do I feel confident enough to leave that muscle band for a turn? Yes, I do. It's because we want to be attacking with that next turn. We're going to Coriana for a switch, or escape rope, I guess does the same thing if that's prize. But we definitely would rather prefer to keep an escape rope if he does start intimidating maining us into a little bit of a lock. So we definitely want to keep escape rope for that. Otherwise, having, this handful of supporters, I think we're okay with this now. I'm just curious to see what we have for our opponent. We have one energy attachment. Do we see a blacksmith as well? Now we'll spell the end of our Mega Lucario. Spent an entire turn just for our opponent to take 2 prizes, hence why Mega Evolutions aren't quite as good. And it's probably it probably was a better idea to evolve one on the bench and kind of power him up there where he was safer as opposed to him taking damage right now. But we'll see. Oh, he did get rid of a VS Seeker, but he doesn't have a blacksmith in hand anyway, so he's probably just going to for another Litleo. Yeah, there you go. Ultra Ball for another Litleo. Good call. Ooh, and a Sycamore for a fresh 7. Awesome turn for our opponent. I'm not sure. I don't think we even really need, what do you call it, any more of our fighting type Pokemon. I think we're just going to keep using Corona basically as our Skyla, essentially, because we already have all of our fighting types set up. Okay, yeah, let's just run one of you. We'll switch into that. I might as well grab another Lucario. Why not? Our opponent's already burned a Colress. There's our switch. Thought I saw it earlier, but we'll definitely take that. Lucario, switch. Sadly, we don't have another energy attachment, and we might as well get an extra 20 damage there. We'll just pick up you and attach you. So now we're going to be hitting for, what, 70 total? Awesome. Okay, so power is already getting taken care of a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't have a blacksmith in his hand, and if he does, he's still going to be losing 2 energy anyway, unless he puts that on the bench, in which case we get a free power. Ooh, awesome. So he is using the Flare Command power as well. We saw that on his discard, but he's running more than 2 of them, which means he can only run a maximum of 2 of them, Intimidating May now. And that's actually quite a little conundrum that I was going through the other day when I was building a deck very similar to this, using Charizard rather as well, not Mega Charizard. How many of these Flare Commands do you want to sacrifice, or how many of Intimidating Mains do you want to sacrifice for the ability of Flare Command? When does it become worth it? And I thought only 1, because the Intimidating Main is such a good ability, especially with all these big EX decks running around these days. I'm pretty sure you want to have more, in my opinion anyway, you want to have more Intimidating Main than Flare Command, but definitely including 1 of can be incredibly powerful to have a repeatable source of 1 to get Fire Energy in the discard for your Blacksmith repeatable stuff. When you have so many VS Seekers, you can cycle, as opposed to just having 4 Blacksmith in your deck, you now can have 8 Blacksmith. And that sucks. Let's see if you did play a supporter for that, though, so this means we're going to have to go for Floatstone, maybe? Yeah, I actually should check that right now, see if we have an Escape Rope or Floatstone. I don't think we need any of you. Could have thinned out our deck, yes, keep it in our hand. Floatstone is over. Yeah, okay, I don't think he's... I don't know. That means we're going to get no more abilities the rest of the game, which really sucks, but I think we're going to have to do that. Floatstone. Another one onto... Let's put on a fresh Lucario, actually, because the 70 damage we're going to deal is going to kill this one. And let's just try and keep as many of them powered up as possible, so if he does have any kind of surprise Flare Commands, then we don't get as nastily brutalized by losing all of our energy in the same time. Okay, that strong energy maybe should actually start going on to our Mega Lucario, just because... do we have any basic fighting energy in this card? No, we don't, so Landorus isn't even going to be doing anything with that. Floatstone onto Keldeo, that's good. He can have a way to switch out his stuff, but right now, unless he already used... okay, well, yeah, we definitely need to start attacking with Mega Lucario now, because unless he gets another Intimidating Main out... That is the nice thing about only having 2 of them in the deck, that's for sure. There's 1 in the discard already. If we can get another one out of play, then we're all good, and we don't have to worry about our Garbodor anymore. But we definitely need a contingency plan for if he does get this Pyro active, and that's exactly what he's going to do with that Ultra Ball. Yep, there's a lost Intimidating Main, so we got to start either get another Muscle Band onto our Garbodor, or start powering up our Mega Lucario. I think maybe if we just Juniper next turn. It might be a better way to... oh, okay, yeah, he's not. He's going to bring the Flare Command active, I guess. Oh, okay, no, he's going to let Keldeo take a shot. Yeah, how many Muscle Bands do we have in the discard now? Just one? Okay, yeah, 1 and 2 Floatstones. So we still have potentially 3 left. We don't know what's in our prize. We didn't take that close a look. I think I saw some more Muscle Bands when I was going through the Koreana there. But where do we want to stick the strong energy? Do we want to start powering up the Mega Lucario if we're that worried about it? I think we're good just powering up another Lucario, one of these guys here, and to try and take out a Pyro. If we can get an Escape Rope, that'd be great. We're probably just going to lose the Flare Command one, but yeah, let's just Juniper this hand away. That sucks to lose all those ends, but that's okay. Fighting Stadium's not going to really matter right now. We'll probably save that in case he plays a training stadium or something, or a training center, I think that's what it's called. Okay, what do we want to computer search for? I think we want to... Well, no, I think we can just attack and draw 6, but... Yeah, let's just play our hand down a little bit, I think. Halucha, I don't think it's going to be as big a deal. Let's get 1 energy in the discard. We can go for Muscle Band, or we can go for a VS Seeker. I already have one of those. What do we want to computer search for? Because I definitely want to get my hand size down just so I can use my Corkscrew Punch there. Do we want another Koreana? Oh, Startling Megaphone would actually be awesome so we can't retreat his Keldeo there. I think that's exactly what we want to do. Yeah, let's just get a Corkscrew Smash to draw 3 cards now. Awesome, and now that Keldeo is very vulnerable. That's going to be an easy 2 prizes for us, but it does also buy him a turn to set up. We don't want to give him that free switch later on in the game. We do have, well, I didn't see how many DCEs got rid of, but there's definitely 1 down, 2 down. Awesome, okay, so there's an Enhanced Hammer to get rid of one of our fighting energy. Definitely a big drawback of this deck. Okay, but our... well, yeah, this is still going to do 50, not quite. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's going to be perfect. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we did 120, not 100 last turn because we had the 2 strong energy attached. All right, so he's drawing cards. He's got plenty of energy in the discard, and we have yet to see any blacksmiths. So that's still very, very real. Oh, okay. And he surrenders. All right, well, I think he still had a very good chance of that game, but let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the last game went very well. Our opponent had to come back from a colorless to 1, which was very unfortunate for him, but who knows what else in his hand. Maybe that 1 card was better off having than his entire 7-card hand there, but or 6-card, I guess, probably. But yeah, no, he came back. It was strong. We still applied tons of pressure with Garbodor, making sure Intimidating Mane didn't screw us over, and Red Cards. Everything went absolutely fantastic that last game, exactly as planned. Would have been nice to start with the basic Pokemon here, though. Now our opponent knows exactly what we're doing, and Trubbish is the last thing we wanted to start with. However, we can Koreana for, oh, Trubbish for Strubbish. Great, I wonder what else he's running with his. So many things run Garbodor now. Could be a Seismitoad, Yveltal deck is what I'm going to guess it is, because this is kind of like the more popular Trubbish one right now, or Garbodor rather. Oh, turn 1, Hypnotoxic Galathor, how I love thee. Okay, so we can go Floatstein Koreana for Lucario and Professor's Letter, I think is what we're going to do. Oh, look, he saves us the trouble, but we no longer have a Floatstone. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Okay, well, we're definitely going to have to end this away. Fighting Stadium, I don't think we want to use right now. We do want to thin out our deck a little bit. We have nothing we really want to get rid of. I want to keep all this right now. There's nothing on this I don't want. Okay, Lucario, great, but still no energy, or nothing to get our Trubbish out of the active. But our opponent didn't play anything really much either, so let's hope that he didn't get anything off the cards we gave him with the N. Rabid Fridges, what a strange name, but I love it. The blonde afro just definitely reinforces blonde rabid fridges. I love it. All right, you're wearing my glasses though, man. So that's all right with me. So he gets the Floatstone that we're looking for so desperately. He gets the Ultra Ball, discarding Energy Switch and a Lysander. So that still doesn't tell us much. We'll see what he gets with the Ultra Ball. That'll probably give us a better idea. Yeah, okay, Yveltal, Seismitoad it is. Maybe not Seismitoad, I guess, because I guess that could be considered a tech card. But otherwise, that is a lot of stuff for our opponent. We definitely want to get rid of that Floatstone and the Muscle Band. Will he retreat this turn, though? He will. Good call. Keep your little Trubbish safe there, my friend. Okay. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Let's get rid of you, and what do we want to get? What's their kind of main focus here? He also has Fighting Resistance, which is really annoying. I think we just want to get a... Yeah, there's something else we do. Might as well just get a Lucario to guarantee that, and otherwise... Oh, wait, why wouldn't I get a Floatstone? I'm an idiot. Why would I not get a Floatstone? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, so embarrassing. Whatever, okay, you gotta kill our Trubbish there, and we're obviously not going to be using Trubbish in this matchup anyway, so feel free with your free prize there, dude. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. Next turn. Do we want to end this all away, or do we want to get our Juniper back? Well, depending on how many cards he gets in his hand at the end of this turn, we're probably going to Juniper instead. We'll sacrifice an end not to give our opponent cards. Another muscle band onto you. That's fine because you're going to kill him anyway. Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, we have another chance at one of you. So let's just attach you, and let's get our Juniper back. So there's no way we're going to give him an N. Yeah, now we have energy in the discard for our other buddy there. Okay, so Switch is going to have to do it. We don't need to red card him for now. Halucha, awesome, and we need to save this for a Verbank. Do we really care about that? Not really. Well, will the 20 damage matter? It'll be 60, 80, 100 instead. Yeah, he just needs another muscle band or another energy attachment. Or a DCE would also do some pretty nasty damage. Yeah, let's put the Fighting Stadium, I guess. Hit him for 90. Would have been 110 without the resistance there. Oh, no, it's not affected by resistance, so that's why it was 90. Okay, cool. So there's good little pressure on the Evil Tall. It's a good matchup for us. Likely for us, our opponent still has not drawn a supporter, so this is kind of just more been a battle of who's going to get the luckier draws right now, because we both had a pretty horrid start with both our Trubbishes there. But I still resent him for... Oh, what are you going to last ender out? Oh, our Trubbish again. Excellent. Okay. Well, let's just VS Seeker for another Sycamore. Definitely not going to red card an empty hand. Floatstone works just nicely enough. Okay. You muscle band onto... I don't know. I kind of want to save that because obviously the Startling Megaphone is coming. Let's put you on there, though, so if we have to start accelerating energy back. Yeah, and otherwise this Missile Jab for a knockout on the big bad Evil Tall, which is usually a horrible matchup for us, but lucky for us, our opponent has not been drawing very good cards. But this is still far, far from over. Evil Tall is so fast and can hit so strong. This is anything but over. All right, well, maybe it's over. Because our opponent just passes. Okay, don't want to Coriana for anything. I think we just want to attach and move on with our lives. Maybe we should try and get our Mega Lucario into play. We can search for that with the Coriana next turn. Or, yeah, Pikachu's not all that scary. I think we're just going to, yeah, turn to our Mega... Oh, I discarded both of them, didn't I? Okay, well, we can look for our Sacred Ash. That's what we'll do with our item search. No, I think I got rid of that too. Okay, well, no Mega Lucario this. We have to have at least one more game then, folks. Okay, Professor's Letter, I guess. Why not? Did I really get rid of both those? There's Mega Lucario, and there's a Sacred Ash. Yes, I did. Wow. Okay, so it wasn't even prized. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just wasting my opponent's time at this point. 70 for an easy kill, and then if he needs something else besides Pikachu, or else we win. Yeah, just very bad draws. So my opponent thinks the main thing there wasn't any stellar plays that we made. Oh, Lysander's trump card. There you go. So we don't even have to worry about the Sacred Ash anymore. So maybe we will get a Mega Lucario into play this turn. Let's do it. Why not? Okay, let's just... It might be considered humiliation for my opponent. I sure as hell hope not, because I'm just actually trying to buy him time right now. I'm pretend to be a nice guy. You have a Floatstone still? You do. Okay, yeah, so we can switch those around after. Get rid of Elandris, and red cards. Their opponent's still drawing horribly. Get him... no! Oh, it didn't work! I clicked on it, but it didn't work. Crap. Oh, man. Do you want to Juniper this all the way? Switch him out? Let's do it. Why not? Give me you and give me you. Okay, and we'll put a Floatstone onto you. And Muscle Band onto you. Why not? Okay, and a Muscle Band onto you, so we're going to discard this all anyway. Bench it on Lucario and get it all away. Computer search. Awesome. Okay, so we'll get you and get rid of N. I guess we're not going to be getting rid of you. Can't believe the Ultra Ball didn't work there. You betrayed me, Ultra Ball! You bastard. Okay, attach to you, evolve. Awesome, so we can at least attack with a Mega Lucario and at least give him another chance here. Oh, there's Ape and Toxic Laser. Puts us to sleep. That's pretty annoying. Looks like we got to go for an escape rope now. That's really annoying, but oh well. Again, like he can't even do any. Oh, we're awake anyway. All right, here we go. Rising Fist for a ridiculous amount of damage, and let's just move on with our lives. There's 360. Hey, Mega Lucario got a kill and won us the game. Awesome. On to the next one. So the recurring theme of today's matches seem to be poor draws by our opponent, and we take advantage of them. But I guess that's just the way this game goes sometimes. Alright, so we're going second with a strong energy and a muscle band. As long as we don't see an end from our opponent, this could be a very strong start for us. AG Slash. Okay, so he's not affected by special energy. So we're going to have the Professor's Letter instead. Which is okay, but definitely not ideal. Pokemon Fan Clubs, yeah, this looks like it's going to be a straight up... Ooh, he's using Skymory, though, for his non-EX attacker. I guess Iron Wing's pretty strong. Seismitoad as well. That's definitely not a welcome sight. But that's fine, because once we blow most of our item cards, we should be okay. And if that's not a, what do you call it, supporter of some kind? Yeah, it's not. Well, did he use this? Yeah, he did use supporter, so it very might will be. But I don't think we need to red card that necessarily. All four of our energy are in our deck, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Switch, don't have to worry about either, so we're just going to Muscle Band and start hitting a Missile Jab for a quick little 50. Just a quick little jab to the face there. A couple more of those, and you're going to go down, kid. All right. Is that your Juniper, or you just have nothing else left in your hand? Attaching energy to Seismitoad to that. Oh, okay, and it's a Muscle Band, so we definitely don't want to give him any more energy. Lucario, he only has one of these. I want to attach my Strong Energy now. I think I just want to attach to you, and then just draw 2 cards, I think is what I'm going to do. Hit him for 80. Keep him at just low enough to jab him out next turn. And then we can start attaching our Strong Energy as much as we want to start doing our Somersault Kicks for 140 damage total. That sounds like a good plan. Keldeo, you gonna... Okay, no, just sacrifice him. I'm okay with that. Strong Energy onto the benched one. I think that's what we want to do. And otherwise just draw until we have 6 in our hand. We already have 6 cards. Yeah, let's just do quick 80 damage. Okay. Strong Energy will kill us next turn. Steel Shelter, we're okay with that. And still, once again, continue with the pattern. Still terrible draws from our opponent. I think we just want to do 2 Strong Energy onto you, but I think if this guy gets knocked out somehow, I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think this is gonna be okay. Don't need to switch right now. Kind of want to keep these enhanced hammers in case when he starts, if he brings out the DCE with his big bad boy there. So we have to leave our Keldeo sadly with 10 HP, because I don't think we want to... Well, it might have been a better idea to attach here and just killed it, but we'll see if he gets a float stone yet. Because I'm not sure if you guys noticed at the beginning of the video, but we do not... Oh, yes, use, yes. Waste your DC. I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. Totally fine with that. Okay, now, can't red card or anything. Do we want Juniper this whole hand away? And for a chance for... he does run DCE. Switch is going to be painful. I think the rest of it we're okay with, though. Still don't think so. I think we just want to Somersault Kick this. Or we can retreat and hit this thing for, what's that, 100, 140 only. Because we can't play our Stadium, get rid of that. I think we just want to attach normal energy here. And then start working our Landorus. Yeah, there's no reason to retreat until we actually start getting within range of really being in trouble. Okay, so it's just put tons of pressure on the Seismitoad. There's going to be a lot more steel energy in the discard for him to work with for his Bronzong, though. But not being able to use items definitely turned out to be quite a pain. We also want to get our Trubbish set up as soon as possible. Okay. Trubbish. We can't go might as well Coriana for Float Stone, yes, even though we won't be able to use it until next turn. Let's definitely get a Landorus since we have tons of basic energy in play right now. If this guy decides to knock out our Lucario somehow, we're gonna have tons of energy in the discard for him to play with. So otherwise, yeah, it's just hit him for another 140 since we have 6 cards in hand. Awesome. Take 2 prizes. And over to you, my friends. That's 2 energy that he needs to rush in first and retreat. Because otherwise he can't... Oh, there you go. So it's going to be, what's that, 120 damage, I think? So that's going to be enough to knock us out. So, and we can't actually attack with this guy. So we got to find our last basic energy. Or I guess we can escape rope into something else. So I think we'll go Trubbish, Float Stone. Because that also actually turns off that as well. So we need to get our Ultra Ball this turn is what we need. And then knock this guy out while we still have our Trubbish available. Okay. Float Stone. Coriana for an Ultra Ball, I think is what we're going to have to do here. Halucha, I'm not sure if that's going to be as valuable as another Lucario EX to start doing stuff with. Ultra Ball, let's just make a quick look and make sure we actually still have our Garbodor. There's our pretty little Garbodor, so we're definitely going to do that. Ultra Ball away, and so we already have a bunch of prizes, and red card we're going to use, VS Seeker, Escape Rope's kind of nasty, but we're probably going to Juniper right away anyway. Yeah, I think we're going to take get rid of the escape rope over the red card. Garbodor, awesome. Turn off abilities. And drop you down to 4 cards. Retreat. And let's hit you in the face and draw up to 6. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, at least it still killed him. I should have definitely drew cards instead. That was pretty dumb. I didn't do anything else. All right. So, Full Metal Impact. We have 180 HP, so even if he has a Muscle Band, we don't have to be worried about getting knocked out in one hit. Hopefully we can start doing some retaliation damage. We really got another Pokemon powered up, though, so I think we need to drop one of these for... we might just have the Juniper. I don't know. I think we just have the Junipers all the way. Okay, down to 2 cards. That really sucks. Max Potion off of the Keldeo. That really sucks. And we also get a Full Metal Impact this turn. Oh, man. That was such a good turn for my opponent. Okay, we do turn off his... Oh, no. He must have... Yeah, he must have started Megaphone when I wasn't paying attention, because now he can definitely start using his Bronzong again. 30 HP left. I think we just want to draw until we have 6. Hopefully we can get energy off that, because we got to start powering things up with Landorus. Okay, awesome. Perfect. We got our fighting energy, and we also got our strong energy, rather, and we also got a Muscle Band. Opponent's down to 14 cards. Can't really pray at this point to make him... yeah, we need to get him started. Or do we get rid of both our Megaphones yet? None of our Megaphones yet. We got to get rid of that Keldeo And more importantly, actually, we need to attach a muscle band here probably to turn off his stuff, because we can't have him keep rushing in, nor can we have him using his Bronzong. That is a total no-no. We cannot have that. Okay, so that's 2 prizes. We're now tied. I just need to kill this thing, though, so I think we're going to... Ooh. Let's see if we can find another Floatstone, I guess. Yeah, we'll take another Lucario, I guess. I think over the Hawlucha at this point. There's another Floatstone. I think we'll take that, as opposed to wasting our muscle band, because now... we can put onto you, and an extra 20 damage is definitely going to help this go a little bit faster. We're going to be hitting for 60. Definitely would be nice to get our stadium into play. Probably should have gone for computer search into the stadium. Would have been nice. So now we're just going to start powering up our bench Lucario. Awesome. Alright, so not all is lost necessarily. This is still a very close game, though. He does have to knock out our Landorus and then something else at least, unless he somehow Lysanders up and gets a massive turn here. So he can't rush in. He can't use his Bronzong to get stuff back. He needs a Steel Energy attachment, and he has lots of Steel Energy in play, as well as 3 in the discard. So he needs either another DCE, which he has 1 there, and 2 in the discard. Yep, 2 in the discard, so he needs his 4th DC somewhere. So he needs Energy or a DCE off this Juniper. What else did he have in here? Hopefully another Startling Megaphone gone or something. No, just another Aegislash, another Steel Seltzer. That's fine because we don't run that. Ooh, a Switch. Sky Murray, who also doesn't have energy, so that's fine. He's just basically wasting our time at this point. Do we want to dedicate all of our energy onto 1 Lucario? I think so, because Somersault kicks can be more important than having a couple of them powered up with different options. Yeah, I don't want to Mega Evolve. Very tempting to try and win this with the Rising Fist, but I'm not sure if we can do that. I think we just need to keep pressure. Okay, so it's basically a battle of who's going to bring what out first, and I'm definitely not going to bring my Lucario out first, that's for sure. Big Colorus. We need our red cards out. I'm not sure how many I have left. Oh, and he just surrenders because he does no more Startling Megaphones. He can't get things up. And Garbodor wins the game. All right. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the deck. Again, be sure to check out my website for the full deck list if you want to try and build this yourself. Otherwise, have yourself a nice day. I'll see you on Thursday.